We're live. We're live. We're dead, but we're live. How's that work? I don't know. The dead stream. Sabbath, bloody Sabbath yoga session going down right here. So I'm going to throw on some Sabbath, bloody Sabbath just because this is what was calling to me. At work. I don't know. The dead stream. Sabbath, bloody Sabbath yoga session going down right here. So I'm going to throw on some Sabbath, bloody Sabbath just because I don't know why. This is what was calling to me at work. I don't know. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties with this. Alright, so after we have our wrists nice and stretched out, we're going to hit a bird dog, right? So let's stretch the left leg back. Bounce on your toes for a second. Stretch the ankle, calf muscle. Good shit. And we'll walk your hand up to the right. Engage your butt, engage your back, lift and balance here. And crunch in the knee to the elbow. Drop the hand down. Straighten the leg up and back and step it over. Lifting the left hand up as we open our hip, chest, and neck. Look up to the left hand. Sabbath, bloody Sabbath. And we flip down. Left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Crush it into your belly, let it drop. Same thing to the other side. So straighten the right leg out. And we rock back and forth on our toe for a few. Loosen up the ankle. Then extend the glute. Squeeze the glute to bring the right leg up and left leg up, left arm out. Left arm out, balance here. And then knee to elbow crunch. Set the hand down. Reach the right leg up and over, open the hip. Right arm comes up and we look up to the right. Hold for another breath in. Y'all are doing lovely. Right arm down. Extend the left foot, right foot up to the ceiling. Crunch it in. Drop the knees and return back to a child's pose. Just for 2 breaths here. Maybe we can reach the arms a little more forward. And we're going to peer up, breathe in, and then bend your elbows to send your chest between your hands. And press up through your palms, drop the hips, squeeze the glutes. Cobra or upward dog, whatever you want to do. Chest opens, heads up, chin sawed up all the way crazy, just normal. Push it back. And we're going to tuck the toes and send the hips up and back for our downward dog. First downward dog of the day. Actually is the first downward dog of the day for me. I normally warm up and, do a whole thing before we do these, but today I'm doing it right here with you. We all need this. We're in here together on Sabbath, bloody Sabbath, Sunday. We pedal out the heels left to right. Encourage your heels to the ground. If they're not there yet, they will be. Just keep doing it. Just keep fucking shit up. That's how you get there. There's no secret. Just keep doing it. Press straight through those arms, let the head drop, and take another breath. Then we're to shift the weight forward to a straight arm plank. Engaging the core, push the ground away. We breathe in and look forward. Breathe out, push back to down dog. Press strong through the palms. On your exhale, inhale one more time back to a straight arm plank. Engage that belly, tuck the tailbone in, and then we drop the knees. Keep the arms straight, untuck the toes, let the hips drop. Squeeze the back for an upward dog. And then back to a child's pose. Back up to a downward dog. And then we lift the right leg to a 3-legged dog. Maybe we open stack the hips a little bit. Straighten that right leg out and step it through, knee to nose. Left hand stays straight and strong, right hand spins up. We look up to the right. bring the back of the right hand to the lower back, and then we look down with our left, down to our left. Stretch the neck in a different way. Let's straighten this right hand back up, bring it down to frame the front foot, and then drop the back knee, untuck the toe. We're going to sweep the arms up into a low lunge. Right hip comes back, left hip is forward. Squeeze in the belly, engage the core, let the sides of the body lift you up here as we try to balance, stabilize. Can we twist open to the right? Left hand can come down to the right knee if that feels better for you. And then we look back to the right hand, or we keep that left hand nice and straight. It's a little bit harder to balance that way. Do what you need. Do what you need to do. Ha-ha. All right, right hand down, left hand up. Little side body stretch, little cross body stretch weirdness happening here. That's cool. All right, we're going to come back up, unwind into a low lunge with both hands up again. We're going to bring both fingertips down to the ground as we straighten this front right leg. Point the toe towards you and fall forward. Yes, a nice formal introduction to your hamstring. You're welcome. Think about pushing the right hip back, left hip forward. Straighten up the spine, inhale. Exhale, bend the arms a little bit more to send your head down to your knee. Or towards your knee, it doesn't matter where we reach. Good. We're going to bring the right hand inside the right foot so the right and left hand are connected. Bend the right knee. Knife edge of the right foot. We're in a lizard. Right? Just keep this back hip down, straighten the arms up and look up. Opening up the hip. And if we're feeling frisky, we can bend this left leg, reach back for the ankle with the right hand, and just open that up. I know it's a little early to do that, but, you know, the dead don't sleep. Something like that. All right, let's tuck these left toes, straighten up that left leg so we're in more of a lunge. And walk this right foot back to a plank. And then we're going to drop the knees, untuck the toes, bend the arms, chest and chin come down to the ground. Slide forward, lift up, push up through a cobra into an upward dog. And then back to a downward dog. Two breaths in the down dog. We're getting fluffy. The song, not your body, don't worry. We're getting hard in your body. Hard and loose. That's a Motorhead song, I think. Left leg up and back. And then we open stack the hips, left foot over to the right. Sometimes I like to come up on the fingertips of the left hand. That really accentuates the stretch to the side. Yeah, you can play around. Either way, let's step this foot through. Right hand stays planted, left hand spins up. Hold and breathe. Straight right leg. Left arm spins down. Frame the front foot. Drop that back knee. Untuck the toe. Up for a low lunge. Find length here. Straighten that spine as we lean forward and stretch that right hip flexor. Good. We're going to drop the left hand down, arc the left hand over, arc the right hand over, I'm sorry, and we'll come up into a twist. Brain's not working yet, it's rotted. Takes a minute. Takes a yoga session and a Sabbath record to fully bring me back to life. Oh yeah. Left hand down, right hand up, cross body side stretch. Pressing strong through that front foot still. Keeping the weight even. And then we spin forward back to this low lunge, both hands up, breathe in. Breathe out, straighten the front leg, fingertips to the ground, hamstring is still alive on the other side, go figure. Exhale the belly in and bring yourself closer to the knee. I don't know why this record's skipping, it's old and beat up like me. Trying to nurse it back to health, but it sounds cool, it's authentic. You're not going to get this anywhere else. The left hand comes into to the right, inside of the left foot. We bend this left knee. And then come into a lizard variation. We're going to be on the knife edge of the left foot, so we're encouraging that knee to open out to the side. Arms are straight, we look up. If it's too intense for you to be all the way down here, you can tuck your toe and lift the leg up. Sometimes that's a little easier on your hips. Otherwise, we're going to come back with the left hand and grab the right ankle. Open the quad while we're here, why not? Get freaky. Love you guys. Everybody tuck the right toe, bring the knee up. And we're going to drag the left foot back into a plank. And while you're in plank, I'm going to fix this shit. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Anyway, we're not going to, you're going to hold the plank. Keep holding the plank. This is a planned tactic of mine to keep you guys in plank. Alright. We're back here. Drop the knees, chest, chin. Slide forward, lift up. Tuck the toes and walk the feet in towards the hands. So we're in a forward fold. Now in the forward fold, press straight through the heels, squeeze your belly in, fold down, and sway from side to side. Inhale, push through the heels, both palms come up at the top, interlace your fingers, back bend, inhale. Exhale. Swan dive, your hands down. Back into a forward bend. I didn't realize how bad this record skips, but I mean, I guess we're fucked. But no problem. Inhale, both hands to the knees. Exhale. Come back into a forward fold. Inhale, both arms up, one vertebrae at a time. Interlace the fingers at the top and bend to the right, pushing your hips to the left. And then same thing to the other side. And then we bring both hands up, palms up towards the ceiling. Let your head drop back, open up the throat, breathe in. And then exhale, let your hands come down to your lower back. We're going to interlace the fingers there, straighten out the arms, and then fall forward. Hang in a forward fold there. I guess this is our cue to just go to side B. We're saying fuck them. We're saying if anybody just wants to throw on Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath on Spotify and listen through there, I mean, God bless you. You can. You've dealt with my shit far enough. I need a new Sabbath Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath record. If anyone wants to contribute that to me, let the hands go, and we're going to come to a squat. Right, so we're here, and then we're going to let the hands go, bend the knees, and drop into a squat. Knees in towards the armpits. Press through the heels, stand back up into this forward bend with arms behind you. Opening up the shoulders. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Back and forth a few times. Let the hands go, bring them forward, knees to armpits, drop the hips down. Shift the weight from side to side in your squat. We're going to hold and breathe in yogi squat. Hands can come to heart center. Nice tall spine. Maybe we can drop the left hand down, spin the right hand up and back. Opening up the thoracic spine, getting that mobility back here. Right hand down, left hand up and back. Fingertips even towards the ground sometimes helps. Both hands up straight maybe for a second. We press the hands down, we come back into a forward fold. Inhale real slow on the way up. Inhale both arms to get both hands together up and back. And then we're going to exhale all the way down, hands down. Plant the hands, step back into a plank. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, and lower your chest down all the way down to the ground. Untuck the toes, bring the arms out to the side. And we're going to bend the right knee, step the right foot over to the left side, reach the right hand up, and stretch open. And same thing to the other side, unwind in here. Nice job. Let's unwind, chest to the ground, chin to the ground. Yeah, Superman's, because we don't work the posterior chain enough. And that is a fancy way to say back, butt, that whole situation. Smoke it, get high, as Ozzy says. But first we're going to do Superman's. Right hand up, left foot up, squeeze through your back. Hand down, rest the forehead. Lift the forehead slightly, engage the right glute, left back of your shoulder engages up. Hand down. And inhale up the original side. And exhale down. Inhale up the other side. And down. Inhale, this time both arms, both legs, 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. This time, can we bring the feet together and hands together in front? Sweep your arms around to the back. This is called locust pose. We're really just balancing on our abdomen. And bringing the palms down behind you. If they can interlace and you want to straighten them out, God bless you. Let the hands go. Bring the hands right under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. And we can either come straight up into a push-up or slide up into upward dog and then downward dog. However we're going to do this, we're going to meet back in down dog. So I'm going to come straight up into a push-up and then back to down dog. Readjust your stance a little bit. Press through those hands. Let the head drop. Take some good deep breaths here. And then we're going to reach the right foot up and back straight. crunch it in, knee to elbow, shift the weight forward and hold. Back to a down dog. Right knee to left elbow, crunch it forward and hold. Inhale up and back. Step it through center. And we're going to come up to warrior one. Drop that left heel down, rise on up. Both hands out to the side. Long deep breaths. Just reach the arms down. Straighten that right leg. And slide the right fingertips down the right leg just to the point where your body is saying, that's enough, my friend. And respect your limits and breathe into that. From here, can we take it to a triangle so the right hand stays down on the inside of the right foot or the ankle or the shin, and we spin the left hand up and look up. If anyone has a bind here, I always welcome that. So the left hand comes down to your lower back, and we bring the right hand through the thighs. Bring it down. And we're going to switch hands, so the left hand's going to come down. Right hand's going to spin up, revolve triangle here. Whatever variation of this is comfortable for you and you want to take, please do. Either way, we're going to frame the front foot with both hands. Bend that right knee, come up on the left toes. Straighten the right leg and hover the left foot forward. Fingertips can stay on the ground. For warrior three, prep. So this is step one. Step two is we're going to come up and float the hands to the chest and balance here. Maybe. I'm a little shaky. And then maybe we can take this to a half moon. Just right fingertips to the ground, left leg straight, left arm up. If we're in half moon, can we take this to a warrior two by bending the front right knee, dropping the left foot down, arms out to the side. Readjust your stance if you need to. Always need to go a little wider. Really bend that right knee. And look forward over the right hand, or the devil horns, of course. Always return to your breath. You know, we're moving around a lot. It can get challenging, and our breath can increase in rate. Long, deep breaths. Return your heart rate back to normal. It's all in your mind. Left leg, left hand down, right hand up. Reverse warrior. And we're going to cartwheel the hands down to a lizard again. Take a lizard push up. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Plank. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Left knee to left elbow. Straighten it out. Left knee to right elbow. Straighten it out. Step it through center. Warrior one. Holding and breathing in warrior one. Hands come down, we straighten the front right leg. Send the fingertips down to wherever they can go. And we hang in this pyramid pose. Try to keep both legs straight. Maybe a slight bend in that front left knee. Triangle, whatever version of that we can do. Left hand down, right hand up. If we don't reach the floor, hands can be on your knee, shin, ankle, whatever needs to happen. Let it happen. palm triangle, right hand comes down, left hand spins up. Love you, homies. Reframe the front foot, and we're going to come into that warrior 3 prep. So both fingertips are going to be on the ground about a foot in front of your left foot. Straighten the left leg, lift the right leg up and back. Press through the heel, and just hang here. If we don't have this balance yet, it'll come. It'll come. It'll come when you join the Lifting Dead Army and do our classes a couple times a week. In our personal training programs. What? We crush it. Half moon here. We crush it on the daily over there. Proud of everybody. Warrior 2. Drop the right foot down more gracefully than I just did. I told you I'm waking up with you today. Left knee bends. We look forward over the left devil horns. This vinyl just really is not cooperating today, so that's a sign I need a new one, and a sign that you can just put on your Death Comes Lifting Sabbath Sunday Yoga Spotify playlist, and that's fine too. That's all I'm saying. Reverse warrior, left hand up and back. And we spin it down to a lizard. We bring it into a lizard push-up. Step the left foot back to meet the right. We spin both heels to the right and lift the left arm up for a side plank. Why would we do such a crazy thing like that at the end of a Sabbath Sunday yoga practice? Because we're fucking heavy metal warriors. That's why. Other side. Good. Regular old plank. Drop the knees. And then we fall back, butt to the heels. And we lift up. And we breathe in a hero's pose, sitting on our heels, hands to our knees. Close down the eyes and take a few deep breaths. We're transitioning into our cool down variation of yoga practice today. So we're going to eventually lay on our back. First, I want you to take the shoulder mobility stretch challenge. If sitting on your heels is too hard on your knees, come up like this. Right hand comes to your left shoulder. Left hand sweeps up and over, and we try to grab, make the hands, shake hands, like two spiders are. Whoa. And again, we can sit on the heels or up on the knees, either way. And then, same thing to the other side. Can we drop the right hand? Extend, everybody come up onto your knees if we're not there already. Extend the hips through and just give me a big side bend left. Hand arcs over. And we cartwheel to the other side. Fingertips to the ground, palms to the ground if you really want. Really can get that big stretch. Oh yeah. And then back up, right hand to right heel, left arm lifts up and back for a half camel pose. And then we switch hands. And we come up. Fall back on our heels and then back on our back or back on our forearms, however far back we can lay. And if we can't, just sit on your heels, then that's no problem. The rest of us, we can hit our back, take a breath, and then push ourselves up with the help of our hands. to grab the heels and come into a full expression of the camel pose. Hips come through, squeeze the glutes, head drops back. And if we can't reach the heels, we can just have the fingers on the back of the legs or your back or your butt. It's fun to grab your butt. Do it. Curl in for a child's pose. And then we'll sit on your butt. Right leg out, left leg in. And we reach for the right leg with both hands. Nice deep stretch. Long breaths into your hamstring. We're cooling down towards the end of the practice. I want to take a little bit longer in each stretch. That will send your body signals to chill. So long deep breaths. We're reaching, we can switch legs. Left leg out, we arc over. If we can, if this isn't happening, just reach here. That's cool. Whatever you got, and I like it. I really love you, baby. I like what you got. That's Kiss. We should be just singing Sabbath today, but you know, sometimes that happens. Comes with the territory around here. Good. And let's bring both legs out to a V. And we're going to walk forward just to the point where we our body yells at us and we're respecting those limits, right? And breathing in. Breathing into the stretch. The more you do, the better you'll get. Like anything. I know, it's a long, hard stretch. It's a long, hard road out of hell, they say. But good things don't come easy. Middle splits, money, or happiness, you know? Not necessarily in that order. But what do I know? So while we're here, maybe we can take a side bend stretch again, trying to arc over with the opposite hand, the opposite leg. And the corresponding forearm will just drop to the floor. Spin through that. Then we'll bring it back up. Legs together. Fall back on your back. Take your knees with you and give them a hug. Rock side to side. Good, and we're going to open the arms to a T. Straighten the legs up. And then let them come over to the left with a slight bend in the knee. Looking to the right, we're in this twist. You can bend the knees a little bit more if that's easier, or keep the right leg straight and grab the toes or the ankle or behind the knee with the left hand. Nice job, my friends. Let's unwind and do the same thing to the other side. Cool. Love you. And we're going to come into a full body stretch. Both legs stretch straight down. Arms up overhead. Pull yourself apart. Find length here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Both legs up. And we're coming into a shoulder stand or just legs elevated. You can prop your prop up your legs under your tailbone just by stacking your hands and setting your tailbone on top of that. And we're just letting the flow of blood reverse, as we do with any proper yoga practice. And if we're in shoulder stand, we can come to plow by encouraging the toes back behind the head. Don't worry if they don't reach. Don't overdo it. Especially early, and we unwind. And we come back onto our forearms for fish pose. Open up the throat. Chest open. Arc the back. And then we fall down into a corpse pose, and we hang here. Open up, palms up, close down the eyes. We're going to return the breath to normal. Let go of the breath, let go of the body. Let the mystical effects of the Sabbath Sunday yoga practice penetrate your corpse. That sounded dirtier than I wanted it to, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it, and I hope you're not either. I want to thank you guys, as always, for practicing the Sabbath Sunday yoga routines with me. We're going to start live classes back soon in person if you're in the Pittsburgh area. Keep a ear out for that. The rest of you, I'll continue to stream some of these for free for you, as well as 3 times a week over on our Patreon page, plus plenty of other shit. If you have any questions or are interested in that at all, just send us a message and we'll hook you up. But I appreciate it, and I love you all. Happy Sabbath Sunday. I want you to fucking stay in corpse pose for as long as you need to. I'm going to sign off and go take care of Crypt business today. As always, thank you. Namaste. I love you. Mwah. Yeah, I kissed you. Deal with it. Bye.